My name is Sakhi Dumakude. I am an electrical engineer by profession. I am the chairman of iThokazi. We are a consortium of three renewable energy firms. We have focused on acquiring BEE stakes in the renewable energy IPP projects, but we are also into practical and hands-on engineering work, as two of us are electrical engineers with over 25 to 30 years experience in the field. So what we do is we look for opportunities in the renewable energy space, and we offer our engineering services, which would be engineering design and construction management. We have been involved in the round 1 projects, 2 solar projects and 1 wind project, iThokazi, meaning that we were going to be a calf because we are small in the space of R&B, but we are going to grow into a purebred cow, which would then give birth to a herd of cattle. So iThokazi basically is our beginning, and it had 4 firms at the beginning, which was beginning of 2019. We were having a stake in 3 common assets, 2 companies. So there's 3 assets coming in, and then there was another firm which had 3 assets, that is 6, and then the 4th firm had 2 assets. That made it 8. At the beginning of iThokazi, there were 8 assets, a mixture of wind and solar, but predominantly solar in numbers, but in megawatts, wind had a higher number of megawatts. 2019, we formed this consortium of 4 firms owning stakes in 8 assets. Then again, the brains within R&B came to us and said, I have a possibility of you guys buying more stakes into these and other assets. We then grew from 8 to 9 assets. At that time, our 4th partner firm decided to sell their stake in iThokazi. So the remaining 3 members of iThokazi split the buyout of this other firm. As we speak today, there are 3 active firms in iThokazi. Now we are owning 11 assets. Again, thanks to the R&B brains. As a banker, he sees a lot of transactions. So he has been very kind to us to grow our stake, and we're very grateful and thankful to R&B as a banker for having started this fire in 2016. And five years later, we are talking growth from 3 IPP assets to 11 IPP assets. Our stake now is almost over 500 megawatts, which is a very good portfolio for 3 very small BEE firms. And we will always be thankful, and we would like to partner with R&B going forward. There are still opportunities in the market. There is the round 5 RFP that is out now, and we're looking forward to participating in that with the help of R&B to help us to partner with the bigger developers, because at this stage we do not have the muscle to develop our own projects. Yes, we've identified projects, we have proposed projects, but our senior partners in the space would decide if those projects are worth a look at, or we should join them in the already existing projects which they will be fielding in round 5. Firstly, R&B was the first banker to look at starting up the so-called smaller BEE firm IPP participation when they refinanced our assets in 2016. Since then, other banks have looked into this BEE portfolio of IPP investors, and other banks have followed suit. So R&B has been the innovator, and they are very hands-on, and they are very aware of how the smaller BEE firms operate and what the challenges are. Hence, they were able to start up this portfolio of the smaller PE. They're already having the larger PEs working well for them, but the market within the smaller PEs is fast and growing as more and more smaller PEs enter the market. So therefore RMB, I would say they are very innovative and they are constantly looking at how to grow the portfolio of these PE firms. They're not only funding you and then leaving you there. They're working with you. They are putting you on a cart and pulling the cart with you on it in the proper direction.